Okay, we're back. Streaming is just OBS has been being pain. Um, so let's go on to the next. Yeah, I need to figure this all out. I really need to get like a new screen or something. All right, we're going to continue. Let's see, where's my sound here? Sound.
Then we rounded a corner in the rock, and we saw it.
It's just like the one in the Emperor's graveyard. Oh, this moon couldn't be more different. Well done, mistress. Of course, I never doubted it would be here. I hope this place is worth it. Who knows? But it is certainly a find. The ruins will provide a wind shadow, mistress. You are safe. But what is this place even doing here? No one would build on a moon like this. Uncertain, mistress. And you are assuming it has always been this foul. Let's see what we find inside.
We stepped through the ancient gate. The wind outside dropped to a hollow moan.
I really hope we don't have to go back through this storm. I am unsure I could even allow you to try, mistress. Did this ever open? Perhaps, mistress. But I do not think it will open now. This door is open, but the gap's too narrow to slide through. And it's jammed. I'll have to find a way around. An inscription! On the top bar of the gate. Symbols embossed into the metal. Ancient. This one is several words. Eternity. Maybe? I don't think I know enough to understand this. Eternity. Me?
The room was filled with rows and rows of books.
So is this a library? A palace of knowledge? Withering. As paper withers? Perhaps, mistress. It is an interesting theory. But why would Kaya have wanted to come here? I don't understand it. Huang would love this place. If he could make it through the dust. I am certain he could not. There's ancient here. Lots of it. There's a few words in this one. Emperor blah blah and robots blah. I'm certain my translation for robots is right now. Hey, yo! We're actually good! Woot! And robots obeyed? Spoke. Emperors ordered and robots obeyed. Emperor ordered and robots obeyed. But I thought there weren't any robots in the Empire. It suggests otherwise. Indeed, indeed it does! More sequences of ancient. This one is a phrase run together. Present something. Words. I've done something wrong. Words. Be your... Another long one, but I think it must say words. Let words be your Cutney Sever sword? Be your mark? I don't know. It's like metal light. I have no idea. Let words be your mark. Someone leapt up in a hurry, I suppose. And it looks like they dropped something. Here, in the crack between the stones, a broken, sharp, pronged key dating from at least the earliest days of the Empire. No inscription along the barrel of the key. Probably gonna need it for something. Most likely this comes from the same site as the cooking pan and the compass we found before. It should help us locate the site. The ink on this one has run. This is the start of a fragment of text. Return. something people... Robots return. Robots. Something? I'm sure my translation for people is correct now. This one has a lot of symbols, but I'm sure it reads as return. These glyphs remind me of my translation for aid. People, robots return. People wanted... save when do not know. Save when people when? I don't know. Save honest people feared below wanted people below low call hold and buried. Is it feared? Huh. I honestly don't know if that's wanted. Does when people wanted robots return work? No idea. Scrolled papers. Diagrams, but I can't tell what of. It's like Miari's desk back on Iox. What's out there? There's some kind of plaza back here. Lines with statues. They look like pieces laid out for a game. Stuck fast. I believe the wood has warped in the frame, mistress. Chronicles of Mazwai is the book Huang is always reading. There are something in the order of 600 copies of Mazwai on Iox, mistress. But this one is not from Iox, mistress. Let's try this. There. Open. Let's try. But I snapped the dagger. Oh well, I mean it was a dagger. Maybe there's a way through across the roof. It's just please do not plummet anywhere. Another few lines. This one is a faded piece from an even longer phrase. Holy Pilgrim and something or other. I've done something wrong. Holy Pilgrim and Holy Pilgrim and something stranger? Another long one, but I'm confident it says Pilgrim. It's a long one, but I'm sure it reads as stranger. Angry, never. Holy Pilgrim. True stranger. No, wait. Warm, angry, hard? Field. Warm. Warm field. Happiness. That doesn't seem right. True stranger? I don't know. Holy Pilgrim and True Stranger? See if there's anything else around here. No! A frick! Go back up. Mistress. What? What the heck do you want now? Let's see what's over here. I can see them more clearly from up here.
A circle of stone gods, staring each other down.
6 of them.
Each one daring the others to blink first.
One I know, but 5 I don't. Table set for a meeting. Looks like it ended in an argument. Put up in moments ago. Eagle and Sun. That dates this site beautifully. I'm gonna go back downstairs. Let's see if Fallen Rock. Glad I wasn't standing here when that came down. Probably more, but I wanna go. Gonna go check out the gods. Mistress. What do you want? How old would you say this site is exactly? I would date it back to the very first days of the Holy Empire, Mistress. Probably constructed during the reign of the first Empress herself. This is the room we glimpsed through the blocked door. Mistress, I do not wish to alarm you, But I am sure I heard something moving nearby. This whole structure is intact except here. But there's no boulders, no signs of impact. I think this was demolished. This ramp is a door. There's no way it fell like this. Someone made themselves a way through. Someone with a robot. Stuck fast. Oh, there's a mural. A mural? Similar to the one we saw in the Emperor's Graveyard. Perhaps this one is slightly older. Even more worn. A line of figures. Some stooped, some young. Gathered together, then falling. A bright light. That's all I can make out. This place must have been fine once. The scale of the construction of this suggests opulence, even if fittings do not.
The rock had been scooped out to make a roof for the courtyard, keeping it safe from the endless storm beyond.
It's so quiet.
This was a secret place.
What do you think, Six? There's something about this place, Mistress. I cannot, as you might say, put my finger on it. Six, is there a problem? I do not know, Mistress. I suppose so. This looks like an altar to me. Is this a temple then? Would explain all these gods. And something's been chiseled in here. Beautiful workmanship. This one is several words. Live forever. Live forever. Live forever here. That will do for now. It's a strange offer to make. Was this a hospital? Safely away from everyone else? Did Kaya die here after all? I don't know how you came up with that conclusion, but whatever. But since this is a Holy Empire site, the ancient gods shouldn't be here at all. Interesting. These must have been placed here deliberately. To mark this god in particular? The praying goddess. God? Goddess? I can't tell. Seems curious to assign gender to a god mistress. After all, what would they do with it? I mean, that is a good question, but this one is reaching for something. She's fruit picking, perhaps? This one seems to be giving something. Or maybe holding something? This one seems to be a head on a stack of barrels. The horned goddess from the Emperor's graveyard. Still weeping. This one is the water goddess from Merci. Nice to see an old friend out here. I know these glyphs at her feet. They say water. As we thought. The base of the armless god. This isn't a word I already know. I'll have to make a guess. It's a place. Somewhat. Armless. Strength. I don't think it's serpent. Serpent doesn't make sense. But maybe. It's place, and it looks like place of mountain, so buried. Metal? No idea. I think that's right. It's a guess. A metal god? Who knows? Just one word. At least it's short. Bull. Place, sun, light, love. I'm gonna guess sun. Does sun make sense? No idea. That would explain what it's giving. Sunlight! At least that's the assumption. Let's see now. Sky? Treasures. Treasures knowledge? Haven. Port. Sky. Safe. Knowledge? Maybe? I don't know. I still changed my mind, but... Knowledge? Who knows? A knowledge god? wonder if behind all these... There. More glyphs. That might tell us who this god is. Oh, wow. That's short. Ground. I think that's ground. Goddess of Earth. There must be something down there. A runoff for water, perhaps? If this moon ever had any. Something embedded in the altar. There's something in the stone here. I've never seen anything like it. It's a device of some kind. 6. What do you make of it? It is old, mistress. It is very old. Can you be more specific? I would estimate the metal in this place to be nearly 2,500 years old. But what does it do? I have no idea, mistress. It may be purely decorative. It is pointing over there. Most curious. Yes, I see. So there must be like a laser thing in the center. It's real like... Can we use it? Do you really want to? Must refract this somewhere. Assuming it's not just ornamental. If this hopper directed one inside a closed stone box, say mistress, then one would require another hopper inside this that space to return. Is this a place of execution? A hopper set up to carry you straight into a rock? It is indeed possible. Is there something underground? I'm detecting a deep space below this courtyard, mistress. How deep? 6. Appallingly deep. 6. Is there a vault here? Have we found it? Found the vault? I don't think so. Understood this was the Withering Palace, mistress. This place is a palace, not a vault. I've never seen ancient symbols scrolled like this. Written in charcoal, I think. Oh, bro, those are new. There's a few words in this one. Those are brand new. Something, something, and. I give up. going to have to come back to this later. Yeah, that one's brand spanking new. The first empress who declared herself holy. Does she still believe in the older gods? Still fear them? There's no way down there. Can the Hopper Eye target the hole? Conceivably, mistress. I wonder. Here's a stone. I mean, just to figure out the depth. Nothing. If it hit the bottom at all, I didn't hear it. Huh. Doesn't look like there's anything else. It said something about something moving. What's over here? There's more graffiti. There's more graffiti here. Someone wrote something on this pillar. More charcoal glyphs. These ones look more promising than the last, I think. Holy wow, that's a lot. This one is a phrase run together. From should can home can sail from when blah home should from we emperors of emperors of I haven't a clue. Should from home when I mean I don't think any of this is right, but I honestly don't know what to put in here. of... From of... We... Definitely not right. That's all I can think of. When can home emperors of should from of we? None of that makes sense. None of it is not right by any stretch of the imagination. But I honestly don't know what else to use. By the goddess! I could have plunged straight over. It's not unfinished building work. The stones were removed here. Lifted away. Someone broke into whatever's below. Can I even get down there? Well, 6 is too busy to complain. Oof. I mean, she did land on sand, so...
Empty, cold, stale air.
What is this place? What was down here worth taking?
A cavernous space all around me.
Oh yeah, what have you found? Good question. Ramps. No stairs. Easy now. Don't want to fall. Light from the opening above. The only light down here. The freeze I saw showed people falling into a light. What happened here? What was that? I'm sure I heard something. Sure of it. Maybe it was the stone I dropped from above? Maybe it finally hit the bottom. No, seriously, what was that? Definitely saw something moving. The noise has gone now, I think. That's the hole we saw above. For light? Or something to do with the hopper eye? Is this a treasure vault? You can store vast amounts here. This isn't Rinba's mysterious vault, surely. This isn't a good idea. These walkways are too steep and narrow, and who knows what's down there. Down here. I guess we go back upstairs then? Although I guess we can at least look at the outside. More scrawled symbols. This one's too faded to read. Something here. Dusty iron lamp. It looks like it dates from at least, at latest, the earliest Empire period. Someone was exploring down here. And I would say it was a miner's lamp. Judging by the sturdiness of it. This is perhaps a quarry? The glass has been etched with characters too. Who knows? This is one of several words. Return. The sun will return and something or other. One something or other. One. I wonder if that's day. All. Us all. Can add my translation for one to my dictionary now. And sun must be right too. One day. Laugh now. Illuminate. One day. The sun. One day. One day the sun will return and illuminate us all. I think this is from a different site than the Broken Key or the Chronicles of Mazwai I found before. In fact, I don't think I've seen anything like this lamp before. So this originates from somewhere we didn't have any inkling of. I don't like it down here one little bit. Fine. If she's so scared, go around and then I'll go return. I'm coming back, 6.
There was something down there. I'm sure of it.
Should probably get better tools. Mistress, I have completed my analysis of the Hopper Eye. I've sent test packets through and analyzed the minor refractions. I would like to leave now, Mistress. But I cannot hopper us from under the rock. You have obtained 3 interesting artifacts here. Also, we have learned of a new location of interest, an unknown ancient site. If you would like me to activate the hopper now, I will. Not just yet. I'm not finished yet, dude. By the goddess and all her fingers. There's no floor out here. So... you're going to tell me what that hopper does? I observed two things about it. Individually, they are of trivial interest. Together, they are as we feared. Just tell me. This eye is flawed, mistress. Internal cracking means it can only refract some of the information passed to it. Specifically, the physical matrix is not refracted. If used, only the neural mesh would disentangle. I'm an archaeologist, 6. I speak ancient, not whatever language that is. You might hopper to the eye and never arrive. My second finding is, however, more pressing. This hopper is not broken. It has been carefully engineered to function this way. But what good is a neural mesh without a physical matrix? Maybe they brought a matrix with them. Perhaps so. That's probably where they, like, put people into robots, is what I bet. Could a neural mesh be stored? Kaya was. Exactly! There's an inscription above this gate, too. Not sure how I missed that, but what? There's a few words in this one. Be... will be... Forget that, then. This can't be another graveyard. For people who are withering? Tended by robots, perhaps? With all the gods watching? That doesn't make sense, though, because, like, timing-wise. Have you worked out what was troubling you yet? Yes. No. Yes, no, maybe so. There was a chair. What kind of chair? Here. In the center of this place. A chair. On wheels. I sat down in it, mistress. They put something on my brow. What do you mean, sat? I sat in a chair. Golden, painted of course, carved with leaves winding up its legs. Faces watching me. I remember the texture of the wood. I could barely lift my head, but I lifted it all the same. Mistress, I was tied. remembering something? It must have been like when he was alive, when he was a human, from something from before you were buried? Be quiet, mistress. Just listen. There are voices here. What voices? What are they saying? Be silent. I am listening, okay? Is he good to go, or...? Well, I'm gonna go explore while he's doing whatever it is that he's listening to. It is both like and unlike the Emperor's graveyard. Okay. You ready to go yet, mistress? Sure. Be ready, mistress. And so we left the surface of the site of the Withering Palace. There's obviously something here, but like, oh, I think we can come back at some other point. With new leads for a previously unknown site. Aboard the Nightingale. I wanna go check out the, that trade depot place. Mistress. We are receiving a message. It is from Professor Miyari. Put her through. I was not awaiting permission, mistress. Oh yeah. Where are you? Following a lead? Next, he'll be asking for a pay rise. This isn't a social call. I wanted to let you know we're having a celebration for Renba here at the university. You don't have to attend, but I thought I'd let you know. A celebration? He's dead. Yes, I know he's dead. What kind of celebration did you think we were having exactly? Are you coming? Come home, Alia. Right away. That is all she sent, mistress. Ah, fine. I guess we can keep going. Already the braces, mistress. Man, I'm gonna be doing this game looped and looped and looped and looped until I figure out what the heck is going on! I don't see much of a reason why we can't go back to see the funeral. Might as well. Sailing to Iox and Ioxian space. The Wellspring 6. The air they pour out, the air we breathe. Where does it come from? Good question. Well, do any of us come from... Where do any of us come from, mistress? You came from a hole in the ground on Iox. Though I assume I did not grow there. Our route goes right shortly as... Oh, should we... Oh, bro. There's a shipwreck. A shipwreck! Now, I guess it dates from the early Empire, mistress. I will investigate, mistress. I recovered a grooved shard of wood from a prow. It must have come from somewhere nearby. And here's an inscription on it. This one's a broken fragment from an even longer phrase. Knowledge. And something... My translation knowledge is off. Sky, port, star. Haven. Sail. Raise, river. Sail quickly and... sail quickly and... solid, still, hard. Open. Launch. Star. Treasures. Port. Star. Sail quickly and rise light open. Open? Open sky. Sail quickly and open. I don't know. Most sense to me. I'll look at it again later. This comes from the same source as the Bowsprit and Scratch Sextant that we found floating in space. People must have regularly traveled to both two sites. It should help us work out where to look for the ancient site. I could take the prow sharp to Tapi on Elbereth. Might have something from the same site to help me locate it. If you believe that to be wise, mistress. No, I do not, but I also can't figure out how to get inside that building. You'll, after all, exact a price. You want to try 6? I can try, mistress. If you are certain. Grandpa's funeral is about to start. What do you think, 6? I believe they are just beginning, mistress. We're not too late then? I believe our timing to be perfect, mistress. Huang! Alia, quickly! Miari was waiting for you to arrive. We weren't sure you really were coming. Thanks, Huang. I will wait here, mistress. You're coming with me. Why not? I don't care if robots aren't welcome. Miari is my primary user, mistress. I fear she was clear on the issue. I'm serious. I'm not going. I didn't know Rinba. Neither did I, really. But oh yeah, he's dead. He's sailing the rivers. You have to come. It'd be dishonest to come. Dishonest. I don't understand you. If you don't come, people will wonder why. Fine. That's exactly why it'd be dishonest. You think him cold, Elia. Perhaps you sailed too long yourself. Dude, if I'm not allowed to bring the robot... I wonder if there will be consequences, mistress. In this life or the next one? Surely to a looper mistress there is no distinction. Fine, I'll go. I will await you, mistress. Why is the robot not allowed to come? That's annoying. I'm offended. You came. Yeah, sure, why not, I guess. Try to keep your head bowed. Here she comes. Friends, colleagues, brothers and sisters. Thank you for coming. Today we gather to recommend our brother Janakui Renba to the waters. What's me are you looking at? Or by the water there's an hourglass. Why? I'm being nosy. Janakui Renba was our friend. Our brother. Our teacher. For some, a confidant. For others, an inspiration. He has left us too soon. But we trust he will be returned. It contains Renba's ashes. I'm sorry. Miari will pour them into the stream. From the water, they'll wash out to the stars. Wait! Are we sure it's the actual ashes? Are we sure about that? Are we actually sure that's his ashes? Janakui's departure is a deep loss to the university. His work here has changed our little community more than most of you may know. But it is his absence, however brief, that will be truly felt. Yeah, I mean, like, fine, whatever, but, like, bruh. Just stand quietly. Hold the space. This is a weird funeral.
Mayari paused a moment and then emptied something out of the hourglass.
So Renba begins another journey around the loop. As we remember him, so he sails the rivers above. Okay. Are we done now? Try to imagine the rivers.
The people began to sing. The words were weird and old.
The loop sustains us.
The sound drifted up and away into the nebula. Maybe Renba could hear us. Maybe not. Didn't matter. It was beautiful anyway.
Those that are gone will return. Those that return will depart.
The chanting died away. There were echoes. Then they were gone too.
Friends, thank you for coming. Janakui will be grateful for your support.
The people began to murmur, then to talk.
Oh yeah. A beautiful service, don't you think? My first funeral. Not your first. I don't recognize her. I think that's Rinba's mother. I wonder if you knew her. She's from Go to Miyari to invite her. I mean, yeah. But of course she invited her. And you expect your mother at your funeral? Rinba often traveled to Elboreth to see his family. He was like you in that way. In what way? Not afraid to sail. Does she even look sad to you? No, but she's not one to show her emotion in public. Good faith, good faith. Good faith to you. It must be terrible. They think he's coming back. I can't understand it. They believe everything is a loop. Nothing to them is ever lost. Not people, not events. My son was one of them. In the end, he was happy here. Did you know my boy? I didn't know him well. Then thank you for coming. But I can't believe he's gone. For his heart to stop so young. Alia. I see you've met Anit. Mistress El-Lusra here is one of our most gifted thinkers. Please, I'd like to just spend some time with my boy. I barely saw him when he was alive. You didn't visit Elboreth? Not for years. His work was so important to him. Please. That's a lovely eulogy. I'm just gonna be polite, whatever. It was barely sufficient. But thank you. And thank you for coming. I know you are skeptical of the Great Loop. I'm surprised you aren't. It's a rational explanation, Alia. Our world is full of cycles. The nebula is itself a cycle. Everything sustains everything in perfect harmony. Are we sure about that? The loop is why your job is so very interesting. The past is important. The past defines us. The stories we tell about the past are what shape who we are. You think you are studying the past, but you are doing much more than that. You're studying the future. Okay, whatever. Weirdo. Alia. My dear. Come see me in my office. If you want to. Do I? I'm not sure I do. Look at this place, 6. It looks modern, but it's ancient. Here and there, bits of the architecture goes back thousands of years. Do I want to talk to her in the office? I mean, I guess. I want to find out what she wants. So I'm kind of intrigued, like, where are these other locations? Alia, who are you? Good faith to you. What's with these random people that just show up? It's like, I don't need to talk to you. Why are you talking to me out of the random blue? I need to figure out how to visit Elboreth. Elboreth, I should say. Hell yeah. I wanted to thank you for coming to the service. His mother appreciated having another Elibrithian. Professor, why was he exploring the nebula? That's what I'd like to know. You must have known why he left Iox. I did know. At first, anyway. I'm sorry I didn't tell you, Alia. But... you didn't trust me. You're not the easiest person to talk to. About my beliefs. They were Renba's beliefs too, you know. I accept your beliefs. I mean, like, believe what you want, but I might not agree, but I accept that you believe them. You understand the loop, Alia, even if you deny it. You understand that everything which happens will happen again. And everything which happens has happened before. I can't understand how you could be so sure. You sound so sure. We live in a nebula built from loops and cycles. Day and night, birth and death, present and past. We are the breath of the nebula. This is all common sense. Children understand this. I wish I could believe that. just seems so hopeful. Hope and despair are just the same. Excuse you? No. Each gives way to the other. I thought the loop was about reincarnation. It is. We have lived many times. But however often you live, Alia, you cannot escape who you are. What does this have to do with Rimba? The fall, Alia. Hyox fell, Alia. The Empire collapsed. Our protectorate is the Empire of old, and the fall will come again. And if we are not ready for it, we will not survive it. And Rinba was investigating the fall. That's correct. That's what Rinba was doing for me out there. Trying to learn how the fall will occur. And Rinba found something inside of one of his robots. Found what? I don't know. The robot told him something. Set him to digging up something on a moon near Elbereth. He hired laborers from the Elbereth markets to do the work. And then I heard nothing until he sent me that brooch. But the robot knew about the fall, Alia. The robots know everything. Rimba told me a great darkness was coming. Did he mean the fall? Of course. Do you know any other darkness in the nebulous history? I think Rinba found something else. Something bigger. Something that affects more than just Iox. Find what Rinba found. We have to know what will happen. I'll try my best, Professor. I know you will. Good faith to you, Alia. Do you believe her, mistress? Do you believe in the loop? Of course not. It's wishful thinking. Or fear. But still, Rinba found something. Perhaps we should leave now, mistress? Let's get out of here. Actually, wait, second thought. I forgot. I need to go see Huang. I forgot. I need to go see Huang. I have consultations to do. Besides, I have that book to give him. Also, where is 6? He's just kind of like... Oh, yeah. I was just... I don't know what to do with myself. It's a shock for everyone. It is. No one lives forever, of course. Professors have died before. What about you? What are you doing? I had some artifacts to show you. Oh, that sounds good. The inscribed pendant. There's an inscription. I read it as, I give you my heart. Interesting. I've seen something else like that, I think. It's also inscribed. Let me see now. Here it is. This is the inscription found on a splintered crystal amulet. It was found while exploring the university foundations here on Iox back in my father's time. This one is a phrase run together. I will here. I give up. I'm going to have to come back to this later. I will here. I will do for now. Do you have any more like that? Let me see. No, nothing comes to mind. The curators will be most interested in the pendant, I'm sure. Sure, take it. Good faith to you. I'll be back shortly. So... where could we go? Elbreth. So we could go to his Rinba's dig site. Man, why is this game so hard? It's like, ugh. Founded. Right. Solvable. Holy Emperor. Solvable. Holy Water Goddess. Take me home. Emperors live forever. Oh, live again. I give you my heart. Sun. I'll return from the rivers. From death towards life. Life for dead. Life for the dead. Bless this place. Let's go. Pilgrim and stranger. The pilgrim and the stranger. Death keep you. All people as one. Sail for home. Hang goddess. Market wind. Let's see how it's wind. Ugh. Where'd Huang go? He's still coming. Also, where is Six? There's one. Showing up. I want to give him that book I found. Good, you're taking your sweet ass time. Soon, not yet. I've got a few things for the curators. Glad to hear it. A decorated chipped tablet. Have you seen anything like this chipped tablet? Let me see. A fragment of an inscription. I read it as, "May my words give you happiness." Yes, I think you're correct about happiness. Joy! Woot. I'm glad you agree. Now, I've seen something else like that, if I remember right, and it also had script. Now, where is it? I've really got to tidy up sometime. This was written on a copper tablet. It was found in a Renaki market. Emperors? Emperor's path leads towards light. Emperor's path leads towards light. That's a guess. I'm gonna keep asking if he ever has any more. Let me see. How about this? It's a picture of a wax tablet. It was found drifting in the cyclones months ago. This one is a broken piece from an even longer phrase. Robots are... robots, so are we. As robots, so are we. I believe I remember the word "so," mistress. As the robots, so are we. Done. Do you have any more like that? Let's see. No, nothing comes to mind. Shall I archive the chip tablet? Take it. Good faith tool. I'll be back shortly. Nah, I'm leaving. I have so many items, but like, I don't want to give them everything. Let's get out of here. This way, mistress. That's the way I left the university. Can I try and find Elbereth, maybe? Board the Nightingale. Let's start sailing! Now we'll prepare the tackle, mistress. I want to see if I can get over there. Ioxian space, sailing to Elbereth. Path turns right ahead, mistress. As should we. Must we return to Elbereth, mistress? I just like the place. It's my home 6. X is simply better. And you should go right shortly, mistress. So I'm guessing you can, like, eventually, like, just get to where you need to go. All yours, 6. Elbreth. I could show the metal hoop to Oroi. I've heard the name of the local goddess might open the Catkiss gate for me. I hate this place. Interesting. We sailed before, 6. Don't know, mistress. When I connect to the, winches aboard the ship, they do seem to fit. Wonder if I once enjoyed sailing. Good faith to you. Good faith. Tread softly. Do we have any idea who the local goddess is? Yanhue Kie. It's working again. Why the fuck was it not working before? That's bizarre. You're now somewhat higher up than we were, mistress. Of course we are. We're inside the citadel. No, I don't want to go to Tappy's. Stuck by Roy's. Where are we going to? Mistress. To Roy's. Roy's yard is this way. Why did it quit working for us, I wonder? I assume you're not simply showing me the sights.
On Elbereth, you could buy anything for any purpose.
Strong as oxen, dependable. Cheap. Mistress? Can I move? I would like to move. What is this lady selling? It's a work market. Workers? just keep your head down, 6. I cannot do that, mistress. I am unable to close my eyes. I cannot be here, mistress. I won't be staying long. Now, come on. The Roy's yard is this way. I will follow it, mistress. You like a Roy. He's got your kind of mind.
Oroy was my oldest friend. We'd grown up in the orphanage together. But I had left Elbereth and she had stayed.
What do we do now? You hit the gong again. I have no idea what these things do. Does Roy always play around with magnets and wires and things? Alright, what do you want? Oh. It's you. Roy. So? You here to dump another broken robot on me? I hoped you could fix that robot. Sure. You made it out like it was dented, not fried. What's wrong with this one? Nothing yet. Well, I can't wait for you to dump its remains on me. Watch your back, robot. That's my advice. My role is to watch Mistress Alia's back. What do you want, Alia? I was having a good day.
We'd been friends. Once.
How's your family? That's what you came to ask me? Alright. My son is fine. My daughter. That's another story. What's happened to your daughter? My daughter? My daughter thinks she's in love. Is she? She's a child, Alia. How old is she now? You know perfectly well how old she is. And she's not old enough. I found a strange metal hoop. A hologram came out of it. Let me see. I recognized it immediately, of course. The neck hoop from a robot. But I won't do anything without a core. It needs something to project. Last thing I noticed is it's badly made. Robots are beautifully, delicately crafted machines. This is an Empire period copy. Did you ever fix that robot I sold you? No. Whatever it lost out there, it was really gone. I ended up borrowing a few entrails from my collection. I found something incredible out there, Roy. Oh? Did you? Hopefully we'll find out it's a device. A purpose for your life, maybe? Roy, is something wrong? What could be wrong, Alia? You rock up here after who knows how many months, raving about some great new find. What could be wrong with that picture? Ella then, how are you? Don't pretend to be normal. Just tell me whatever it was you wanted to tell me. We sailed into the Cyclones. A dusty, rocky place. Totally deserted. And? Wait. You sailed into the Cyclones? Alia. Are you mad? That's not the point. Then it should be the point. I lost you once to Iox. I don't want to lose you again. I'm alright, alright. I promise I am. Oh yeah, sometimes I just think you really need to get yourself a real life. 6, could you leave us a moment? Why, mistress? Lisette. Ah, did it not work? Dang. Oh, it did work! Woo! Cool. What did you do? That's a control word. A word of ancient that robots are forced to respond to. Incredible. I had no idea. I didn't either until I discovered it. But what did you want to show me? Look at what I found, Roy. Just look at it. Roy held the crown gingerly like it was some kind of injured animal. Bless the wind. What are you? The right bulk for a basic power source. There are contacts under the rim. What is this? I was hoping you could tell me. You want me to take it apart? Alright then. I'll take a look. I just want a slight look. Mistress? Where did Mistress Roy go? I'll let you know what I find. Hey! Oh, right, and we wanted to look at, I got to the treasure, Roy. I wanted to ask her about the telescope. Don't let it out of your sight. Don't offer me advice on being cautious, Alia. How many robots have you lost now? How are things here? Slow enough. But it's not getting any worse. See you around, Alia. Okie dokie. And we shall pause there. Until next time.